So, the skies over Lahore are about to just explode with color. A really beloved tradition is finally making its comeback after a long time. But, after being banned for years, it's not coming back without a twist. Let's dive right in.
Okay, so to kick off the return of the famous Basant Festival, this colossal landmark has just popped up right in the heart of the city. We're talking about a kite that's nearly 60 feet tall. You literally can't miss it, and it's a huge signal that something big is about to happen.
But, and here's the really strange part. This massive kite, it's totally stationary. It's not actually meant to fly at all. So that really begs the question, right? What is the point of a giant kite that can't even catch the wind? Right, and that's the first thing we need to unpack, because this isn't just some random decoration. It's actually a pretty powerful symbol. So get this, there are actually two of these huge model kites set up at the Liberty Chalk roundabout. And, well, the locals have already nicknamed it Good to Chalk, which basically means kite square. They're doing two things at once. First, they're this giant signal that the festival is officially on. And second, they've become this instant hotspot for selfies and videos. The buzz is just building all over the city. And the event that has everyone so incredibly excited is, of course, the legendary Basant Festival. So for anyone who's not familiar, Basant is basically the festival of spring. I want you to just picture this. The entire city of Lahore just comes alive. We're talking a massive celebration, rooftops are packed with people, there's incredible food, music is everywhere, and the sky is just filled with thousands of colorful kites dancing around. And it's happening really soon. The city has just announced the official dates for 2026. It's going to be a 3-day celebration from February 6th to the 8th. You can just feel it. The anticipation is absolutely electric. But as joyous as all this sounds, there's a really serious and kind of dark history here. For a lot of years, this festival, it was banned, completely banned. And the reason for that ban? Well, it's pretty stark and tragic. This festival, the celebration of joy, has actually been lethal in the past. So that's the big question, isn't it? How on earth does a joyful celebration with kites become a matter of life and death? Well, the danger isn't actually the kites themselves, it's the strings. See, in competitive kite flying, the whole point is to cut your opponent's string. And to get an edge, some people use strings that are coated with chemicals or even crushed glass. When those lines are pulled tight, they become like razor-sharp wires, and that poses a lethal threat, especially to people riding motorcycles. Okay, so to prevent that kind of tragedy from ever happening again, the city government is rolling out this really comprehensive plan to bring Basant back. But this time, safety is the absolute #1 priority. And their strategy is super clear. It's really a two-part plan. First, they're launching these massive public safety campaigns. And second, they're putting in place some incredibly strict new rules about the actual equipment people can use. For starters, the city has set up these safety camps. Motorcyclists can go there and get a special safety antenna installed on their bikes. And get this, it's completely free of charge. It's a simple wire guard, really, but it's designed to catch or deflect a stray kite string before it can do any real harm. And they are absolutely not messing around here. After a short grace period, anyone who's caught riding a motorcycle without one of these safety antennas is gonna face a fine of 2,000 rupees. The new rules also get really specific about the kites themselves. There are strict size limits now, just to make sure people have better control. So a large kite, called a gutta, can't be bigger than 40 by 34 inches, and the smaller patang has a max size of 35 by 30 inches. But honestly, the most critical new rule, the real game changer, is all about the strings. To get rid of the main source of danger, only one type of string is now legal. It's called pina cotton door. Every other type, especially those super dangerous chemical or glass-coated strings, completely banned. And the authorities are making this message absolutely impossible to miss. You'll see official banners all over the city with this direct warning. They're making it crystal clear that using a banned string isn't just breaking a rule, it's a crime. So all of these efforts, the giant kites, the safety camps, these really strict new laws, it all brings us to the fundamental question at the very heart of this revival. What we're really watching here is a fascinating social experiment. Lahore is attempting this incredibly delicate balancing act. They're trying to revive a treasured piece of their cultural identity while at the same time enforcing a strict new set of rules designed to protect every single citizen. Really, the success of this Bustle Festival hinges entirely on this balance. And it leaves us with one final thought to ponder. Can a city's new rules, combined with everyone's cooperation, actually allow a beautiful but once really dangerous tradition to safely take flight once more? I guess only time will tell.